the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., a record was set. Most maps in a single game.
Yep, 7.
And it was against, the matchup was Boston and Houston. Definitely the most anticipated matchup going into the weekend. The Battle of the Basement.
Who wouldn't want to watch
Sets
2.5 hours of that? Amazing. Amazing.
Taking nothing away from the teams. Taking nothing away from the teams. It was definitely a long affair. But let's start with this. We got to talk Philadelphia and NYXL, Emily, because Philadelphia definitely, in what many people are considering to be an upset, really showed NYXL their pedigree and their class.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's so many things that are working right for Philadelphia right now. I know a ton of people are looking at Ivy and Carpe because obviously it's when in this meta, when your DPS go off, it's really visible. I think Alarm and Funny Astro have been playing super, super well. I think Poco's been playing super, super well. And for Philadelphia, historically, it's always been about, like, sure, they have good DPS, and we saw them rise in Season 1 with the double sniper, and then with the same team, they kind of struggled last year to find an identity and have that same communication with the tank and support lines. And now this year, they have much better communication with their tank and support lines, and I think they got upgrades in their support positions have been playing phenomenally well. And that makes such a huge difference when you're looking at creating space for these DPS players. Now against New York is a team, by their own admission, they like to be defensive and then react, right? And what we saw from Philadelphia is that they did not give them a chance to do that. And they even did it by not necessarily picking fights, but just by playing around what the NYXL wanted to do super, super well. So I thought for a plan going into facing New York, Philadelphia obviously prepped really well for this and executed it in a way that made New York look, significantly weaker than what we saw of them in the first week.
Yeah, I want to echo the tank lines of Poco and Sato for Philadelphia, allowing the DPS to pop off. Those are the ones you see in the kill feed a lot, and I think that's an entertaining meta. But the Poco-Sato combo, the frontliners, the two guards, the center, and the tackles, however you want to place them or use that traditional sports model, they're the ones that are setting up the DPS plays, and you see that throughout all of the homestands, including this weekend. But Poco and Sato had a really good game. Or a series here, and allowed for players like Carpe to get those really sick McCree headshots and really just set up his whole team.